Good morning, Aries, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'm doing a reading for you for the week of April the 28th to May the 4th, 2024. Okay, I have already cut your decks and I have shuffled your cards 4 times utilizing the numerology of April the 28th, 2024. All right, let's dive right in. The first card we have here is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords illustrates a lady, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but she can finally see clearly now, moving forward into the future with respects to something that she's working on, or with respects to relationships in her life, or perhaps her purpose. Okay, we'll get more cards when we keep going. Okay, now you see here she has the clouds only go up to her shoulders and they used to engulf her. Okay, that's the story of the Queen of Swords. Okay, so now she's finally able to see clearly. She's looking into the future. Okay, and so she's seeing a path now unfold about what she's to do moving forward with respects to whatever it is that this reading is about. Okay, she holds out her hand here, where she's willing to accept and make herself open to opportunities that the universe has to offer her. She's open to receive, okay? But she's also not, she hasn't forgotten all the lessons that she has fought through and healed from. And so she's still protecting herself. She's not closing herself off from new opportunities and new experiences. She's still open to receive these things, but she's still remaining cautious and not forgetting all the lessons that she's learned through all the other trials and tribulations that she has gone through. But she's integrated and healed all of these things, and now it's able for her to see clearly to move forward. Okay, and despite how sharp the sword is, there is like a butterfly that sits on the top. So being sharp, being protective, but also being vulnerable and sensitive like the butterfly. Okay, you don't have to be hard, just because you have gone through some tough situations in your life. Okay, you can still be delicate and feminine. This is for men too. Okay, we're beings of duality. Both have divine masculine and feminine within us. Okay, we remember, we don't forget, but we are still open to receiving the blessings and the offerings that the universe has to offer us. Okay, now she can be quite cold, and because she leads with her logic. She's not very emotional. Okay, so we'll see where this is going with respect to that. Like, this can be someone coming in for some of you that encompasses the archetype of the Queen of Swords. We'll have to see what other cards are coming up. Okay. Our next card is the Page of Cups. Yeah, this can be love. This can be love coming in here. So the Page of Cups is a card of love offers coming in for you. It can be. Okay. So that Queen of Swords is an air card. So that can be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or someone with placements, planetary placements of those in their birth chart, or it can be anybody. Like, this is a general reading here. Okay, but someone that has a lot of characteristics of the Queen of Swords. So maybe coming across as cold, unemotional, logical, but it doesn't mean that they're not nice, they're not personable and not fun. Okay, but maybe someone that's a little bit more reserved. Excuse me, my voice. Okay, and so this can also, if it's not a person coming in for you, this can also signify needing to be mindful of what you say out into the universe and what you think, okay? Because the story here with the Page of Cups is that he has this chalice, and he has, this fish has manifested itself in the cup. Okay, on the normal Rider-Waite deck, it's in the cup. Now it is fully manifested itself, and it has actually jumped out of the cup. And so what this card signifies is that what we don't know as viewers are like looking at this situation is that we don't know if this is the page's imagination or it's his actual manifestation. Okay, and so you need to know that your words are very powerful right now, and you have the ability to manifest what you put out. Words are spells. They are vibrational frequencies that are emulated into the universe, and the universe you will attract more, and the universe will give you back more of what you are putting out there. So if you're focusing on, let's say, things not working out for you, maybe you haven't gotten that clarity yet. Okay, so maybe something's happened to you, you got laid off of work or something, or things never work out for me, I'm always getting laid off, I don't have money, I'm never going to have money, everyone else does better than me, blah blah blah. You're going to get more of that. Okay, but the universe works funny ways, and so there's always opportunity. And then when you get out of your mental fogginess and out of your emotional state, you're able to see clearly that everything dissipates, and then you can see clearly that there's actually opportunities in every situation. Okay, and so you need to open your eyes to that and maybe start being a little bit less emotional, Aries, and so that you can see opportunities that are around you, because when you are in a clearer mind, that will become more evident to you. And then knowing that whatever it is that you put out to the world, if you don't have money, there's ways to, like, this is how I go about it. Like, I just opened up my own business. Things are tight, okay? And if someone invites me out, or like I don't have money, and instead of saying I can't afford it or I don't have any money, I say I'm currently using my finances to meet other priorities right now. Right? So that's not a negative. That doesn't lower my vibration. That's just a statement of a fact, that, but it doesn't like emulate energies of lack. Okay, and the way that and it's all about your thinking as well. Okay, so your thoughts are also as powerful because it makes your vibrational state and your frequency. Okay, because so you want to make sure you're not having negative self-talk. You want to make sure that just because you're speaking positively, you need to think positively too. And it's not to diminish like negative emotions, or like you can feel sad, you can feel mad, but don't live there. Acknowledge the feeling and see what it's trying to communicate to you, and then take action, and then let it go. Okay. But I think like you might be seeing clearly now, and your manifestations are coming to fruition. And I think you're starting to see that, my dear Aries. Okay. And our next, wow, and we have the King of Swords as well. Okay, so normally the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords together, like, so if this is a love offer, I wouldn't say that you might not be. Okay, let me gather my thoughts here. They're not my favorite couple in the deck, okay, because they're both cold, like they're both more colder, and they're like, and if you, yeah, it doesn't mean it's not going to work, but they're just a little bit as less compatible as the other court cards in the deck. Okay, so but this is a general reading, so if this is something that resonates to you, like if because this is divine counterparts, so there's might be a person coming in for some of you that is an air sign or has air placements. Okay, now the King of Swords, he is very logical. He is the kind of guy that you want to go to for advice. He is an expert in his field. And perhaps you feel like you are leveling up and you are manifesting a field perhaps that has something to do with communication. Because the swords are a card, the air signs is about communication, about thoughts. Maybe you are pursuing endeavors in a field that has to do with communication or sharing your thoughts with other people, being logical, a little bit less emotional, perhaps even an expert in your field. You're manifesting a life here that has something to do with more logic. It might even be some philosophy or something like that as well. Okay, but you're tapping into the energy of both the Queen and the King of Swords. You're very focused, you're clear-headed, and you're not allowing your emotions to get the best of you, which is good. And this is allowing you to move forward with laser-like focus. Okay? If you are looking into something as well that is outside of your normal domain of experience, then you're being encouraged to seek advice from someone that does know a lot about this topic, or that is an expert in this field. Now, you don't necessarily need to hire someone for advice. You can go on YouTube or utilize technology and social media to see. There's a lot of self-help channels and people out there, and you can just learn from other people by watching them as well. Okay, that's how I learned tarot. So definitely, there's a lot of resources out there for you to tap into to help you manifest this even faster, whatever it is that you're working on. Okay. All right, let's keep going. This is like a weird reading. Okay, Queen of Swords, we have the White Rose of Hope. So this has been coming a lot of the week prior. So this is with the Queen of Swords here. So she's seen clearly now, and like I said before, she's not closing herself off to love or to new opportunities because she has been burned in the past. Okay, well, you have done your healing, Aries. I am one of you of the Sun. I have Mars and Mercury in Aries. Okay, so I feel this like just because you've gone through some situations in the past, be it with people, maybe you learned that you can't trust a lot of people, or situations in life, like specific domains of employment, they've all made you who you become. They all made you who you are now. And without those experiences, you wouldn't be the person you are now. Okay, and so now that you have healed and you have integrated and you have worked on yourself, you're able to move past all those things and see forward and open yourself up to the opportunities that the universe has to offer with you. But you are holding your boundaries. You have learned boundaries and you're holding them firm now. And now you're able to step into your true authentic self, and you're able to lead with your beautiful heart, my dear Aries, and know that it is protected because you have learned how to protect yourself, right? But you still need to let your spirit shine, and don't be afraid to let your spirit shine and to be who you are, my dear Aries. I know you don't really shy away from that, but there's a lot of opportunities available to you, and you are actually manifesting a lot of these things yourself. Okay, so take that leap of faith. With the Page of Cups, these cards just keep showing up. The Page of Cups, we have true nature, right? You're manifesting a life where you can be your true authentic self. You're not shameful. You're not hiding yourself from anybody else. You are allowing your true authentic self to shine, and this is allowing you, and you're creating a life, whatever it is, if this is a work environment or if it's a relationship that you're manifesting with someone else that's coming in for you now with this love offer. This opportunity is actually going to allow you to blossom. Okay, and this significant other, if that's the case, he's going to love you. He or she is going to love you for who you really are, and you're both going to be able to allow each other to blossom. Like, I mean, we have two of these cards together here. Flowers blooming. Okay, and with this card here, what do roses have on their stem? They have thorns to protect themselves, right? So they are beautiful, they are smart, and they have a lot to offer the garden, but they also protect themselves, but they're open to receiving. Okay, so we have thorns for a reason. Okay, because we have learned that without them, without those boundaries, we got hurt before, and we don't want that to happen again. And it doesn't have to necessarily just be with relationships. It could be in work endeavors or situations like that too, right? We are learning what is in alignment with, like the swords, what is in alignment with our values and our ethics, our mission. What is your mission? Okay, the King of Swords, we have another flower card, the House of Flowers. We have been stifled from growing and becoming tapping into who we really were. Perhaps you have been feeling that you have been confined, or you're having to fit a mold that perhaps it doesn't resonate with who you are. And now, because you have healed, the clouds are dissipating now, and you are able to see with clarity, like in laser-like focus. Okay, and now the boundaries that the external world has put on us, we are breaking through them. We are the flowers are like our internal essence is too strong for the confinements of the external world and what they thought that we should be, and the rules and expectations that the external world and external people put on us. We are breaking that mold, and we are becoming our true authentic self. Okay, very, very awesome reading. It kind of was slow to start, but it kind of got all together there. Okay. Don't let the external world tell you who to be. And don't let past hurts and past disappointments tell you who to be. You've integrated it, and you've created boundaries, and now you're moving forward stronger. Okay. We're ending off with the dragonfly. Magic. Okay. Very beautiful card. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me, right? All of those flower cards. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Prosperity, purity, good luck, omens, change, transformation, messages, nature spirits, and ancient wisdom. Dragonfly is an ancient creature. It is estimated that they have been on the planet for millions of years. They are gifted survivors. Their brilliant colors come only with maturity. Interesting. This is a core truth of their wisdom. Growth, enlightenment, and your best self comes with time. Right? A flower doesn't grow right away. You have to plant it in the dark soil, in the dark. Okay? Then you water it, you nurture it, and it becomes a seedling. Then it grows and so it takes time. But we are blossoming, my dear Aries, into our true authentic selves, and it's quite powerful. Dragonfly asks us to be patient with ourselves and the process. Their first 2 years are spent in the water as a nymph. In late spring, they crawl to land, dry themselves off, and take to the air. The last stage of their life is stunningly short. Dragonfly people are urged to seize the brilliant moment while they can. If Dragonfly comes fluttering into your awareness, know that messages, change, and opportunities are on the wind, right? So guard yourself, but be open to receiving those opportunities. Perhaps a loved one who is now spirit is reaching out. Nature spirits and magic are always near dragonfly people. Pay attention to omens. If dragonfly is your totem, you have the power to continually transform into something better and more brilliant. You will always have everything you need to prosper. If you ever feel static, call upon the energy of the dragonfly to help change the situation and lift you to a brighter and more beautiful world. Some things to keep in mind are you stuck in the swamp of the past? Rise above it. Rise above the past, the clouds, Aries. Are you disconnected from the brilliance of your inner light? Look within. Wow, inner light. okay? Be reminded that life is too short to be anything but happy, and drop your burdens, let go, and fly. Very interesting week, okay? We are moving forward and we're shedding that past and we're moving forward. Okay, Aries, if you resonated with this reading, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for your energy, Aries. I hope you enjoy your day, and thank you for watching my video. Bye.